what I'm going to say now is not about harmony, really. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, also. Now, this is, after all, not.
Of course.
Right? It's really quite a bit further from that than you were. Well, maybe we can make a goal for it in F major. Try. Oh yeah? F major? And then the most beautiful sound in the world. Not. Just go and if you now, I've been playing this piece an awful long time, and I've learned to get. I've gotten gradually quite a bit better at it. But when you should once in a while really try to play the way you think only God can play. And you can, because you generally can learn something about where you are. If you've done your practicing well and you try to play like God plays, you can usually play at least well enough to begin to see where the differences are, what you have to work on hardest and first and most. But I often wonder, and I'll let everybody go after this. I often wonder, what do you feel when you, what do you feel the process is when you play? We do so much practicing, and we play through for our friends, and we practice the left hand alone, and we do all kinds of things. And we also, I hope, think very much not only about the harmonies and the way they relate to the feelings, but we think about the feelings themselves. We think about the textures and the beauties and the all of those things. Then, when you play, what do you do? I have a suspicion, and I'm just going to put it out there because that question is the kind of question that's impossible for anybody else to guess exactly what the questioner means by it. How do you play? My impression is that there's too much of a separation in most of you between yourself and your play. I've practiced this way and I want this because that's the way I want it. That's wonderful. And then I'm now going to try and play it that way. It's going to go like this and it's going like that. I think that if you change the words a little bit and you think that I am now I'm going to speak this music, I'm going to tell this music the way I feel sure it's supposed to be told, the way I know I want it to be told, the way I would want it told to me. I'm going to speak it. Speaking is most of us don't learn to speak very well in public, and even though by this time I've had to do it a number of times, I still don't do it very well. But what I'm thinking about is a rather ridiculous little fact that I will share with you. Everybody knows that I love to tell jokes, and if there's a particular joke that I think I'm particularly fond of, and I think that I tell it pretty well, the way, when you're going to perform, your heart races, and while you're performing, your heart races. My heart races when I tell a joke. It really does, and my point is, after all, not about joke telling, but it's about telling. It's about telling. Telling a joke is with your voice. Telling a sonata is with your fingers and most of the rest of your body. That's the way we speak. When I say that we speak with our hands and our arms, that our fingers are our lips and tongue and teeth, and our arms and shoulders, they are our lungs. And that's the way we speak. That's the way we communicate this unearthly beautiful music. It's part of you. It's part of you. It's not the piano out there and I'm going to do this because I practiced it. Okay, that's the best I can figure out how to say.